Welcome back. They rescue food and give it to those in need. The organization OneGenAway is hosting a special breakfast fundraiser to educate the public on food insecurity.
Yeah, today we're here with the founders, Chris and Elaine. Welcome in. So wonderful to see you again.
Good to see you too.
Yes.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. I was there back in the day when you all started. It's been more than a decade now,
Yeah.
about 12 years. Take us, though, to the story as how it did begin, because it's a personal one for you, too.
It is, yes. So about 35 years ago, our middle daughter, got diagnosed with spina bifida. And so at the time, the weather was just terrible. Chris was in construction, and he just lost his job. And he was trying to find work. And at the time, I was in the food lines, just trying to receive food. And, you know, they ask you all these questions, and so some people have to, but they ask all these questions. And so I just felt really like you were just stripped of your dignity, you know, just ashamed and shameful and just embarrassed. And then, so now, full circle, we understand how these people feel, our friends that feel, because we were there, and it's just a season. So we feel like it's just a season, they'll get through it, you know, and so we're there to help bring that dignity back and just honor them.
You know what I love? I love how you said, you took back these people, you said our friends.
Yes.
Because this could happen to anyone. This could happen to someone who's down the street from you at home. Explain the mission and what you all are doing and how it works, OneGenAway.
Yeah, so hope, honor, and dignity shared through food. That's really what it's all about. Without dignity, you have nothing. You don't have any worth, and you feel like you don't have value. And without hope, what's there to live for, you know? And so we use this little thing we call food that seems so easy to have. So we kind of do 3 different things. Mobile food pantries on Saturday mornings. We do about 38 Saturdays in Middle Tennessee. And then we also do disaster relief, which we can tie into in a minute. And we're in 3 different states doing disaster relief right now. And then we do these, so we do rescue food, like you've talked about, 6 days a week, from grocery stores, restaurants, events, Geodis Park, so places like that. And that food is on someone's table that evening. So it never comes back to our warehouse. It gets into a refrigerated truck and goes right to people on their tables that night. So that's pretty incredible. And then we have a new thing called Doorstep Pantry. It's been a little over a year now, where we can deliver about an 18-pound box of food to someone's doorstep, like DoorDash, free of charge. Wow. They just sign up, and we deliver. A driver comes and delivers it to their door. So that's been the journey. You know, we started out of the back of a Hyundai Santa Fe with no warehouse and a dream. And Stephanie's probably the first news we ever got before we even knew what that was like or how to do that, you know. And just started, you know, and with just a dream. And we did in 2014 was our first full calendar year in business, and you know, we did a couple 100,000 meals, and then 10 years later, you know, we did 8.5 million meals. Wow. Which is incredible. It's pretty wild.
It is so wild. I love seeing this for you all, and it gave me chills just you saying that. It takes me back to being at the mobile pantry and feeling that community that you feel there, and the stories that I personally witnessed myself, and those few times that I've been out there. I couldn't imagine everything that you all have seen. Is there a story that you could share with us that really shows that other side of how you've touched a family?
Yeah.
There's a lot of stories.
I know. So
There's
many.
2 that I think of. One with rescuing, since we talked about rescuing food, right? Never forget trailer parks in downtown Franklin. And we deliver some food to this family's door, right? And the dad sees some tortillas. And he said, wow, I can make my son a birthday cake out of this.
Wow.
So our driver's like, hey, hold on a second. There's a birthday cake in our truck that we just rescued. He goes back and gets it and walks it up to the dad and hands it to him. He breaks down and cries. A birthday cake.
That we take for granted.
It's amazing.
Right?
But you know what? It's stories like those why we all need to get behind this organization and support it. You have an awesome fundraiser that's coming up with a big name behind it.
I'm so excited. We have Bob Goff coming to speak to us. He's our keynote speaker, and it's at the factory in Franklin. May 2nd at 7 a.m. to 8:15 a.m. But the doors open at 6 because there's going to be many people there. So it's a free breakfast. Everything is free there. Chris always says it's free until he gets to speak.
Not free anymore then.
Yeah, right. But we're very excited to have Bob. You know, he's just done so much with Love Does, and he's all about love and being kind, and you know, that's what we're about, right? Just sharing the kindness and the love and bringing dignity and honor back to people.
Yeah. Thank you for
guys.
what you do.
Yeah, thank you both.
We're grateful.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate y'all coming and sharing with us. Y'all get involved in the mission to help those who are food insecure. Be sure to check out their breakfast event coming up. That's May 2nd with keynote speaker Bob Goff. You can also make a donation or volunteer. Visit OneGenAway.com.